guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we'll start off with a new topic, which is cancer biology, and in this video we'll discuss about some of the basic concepts related to cancer biology. So let's get started. So starting with the subject of cancer biology, let's go through some of the keywords, which is metastasis and primary tumors. So before talking about the complexities of the subject, let's just come through some of the basic knowledge of what it is about. So evidence accumulated that tumors of various types, rather than invading the body from outside world, often derive directly from normal tissues in which they are first discovered. However, tumors did seem to be capable of moving within confines of human body. So we know, almost a lot of number of population of India or of the world is suffering with cancers. All right, so these cancers develop from these so-called tumors, right? So these tumors grow and grow, and they keep on dividing, and they spread throughout the body and infect the particular person. So in many patients, multiple tumors were discovered at anatomical sites quite distant from where the disease first began. Also a consequence of the tendency of cancers to spread throughout the body and to establish new colonies of cancer cells. So I'll be showing you a figure which will be helpful to differentiate between a normal cell and a cancerous cell. So talking about these two terms, which is metastasis and primary tumor. So metastasis refers to the term where a tumor keeps on dividing, and it travels throughout the body. So it does not remain confined to a particular area or a particular body part, whereas it travels throughout the body, it keeps on dividing throughout the body, and thereby the tumor spreads. So this term metastasis is known as the secondary tumor, or a tumor which keeps on spreading throughout the body and thus infects a human being. So and primary tumor is the term which is the birth point of a tumor, or where the tumor grows from. So this is the site where the disease of cancer had begun, which is called the primary tumor. So the site of origin is known as the primary tumor. So moving on with this, so that we'll talk about some of the histopathology of tumors. All right, so these histopathological comparisons provided the first seeds of an idea that will take a greater part of the 20th century to prove. So talking about this paragraph is very interesting, which says tumors are created by cells that have lost the ability to assemble and create tissues of normal form and function. So these tumors are not very similar to normal cells, but there are similarities between a normal cell and a tumor cell, due to which sometimes it's very difficult to differentiate between the two. Whereas tumors don't have normal functions as of the normal cell. Also, stated more simply, cancer came to be viewed as a disease of malfunctioning cells. So cancer cells or tumor cells came to be viewed as a disease of malfunctioning cells. So malfunctioning cells means abnormal cell functioning. Alright, so they do not behave normally, whereas they keep on dividing and spread throughout the body and thus infecting an individual. Alright, so moving on that, so while the microarchitecture of tumor differed from that of normal tissue, tumor nevertheless bore certain histological features that resembled those of normal tissue. So there are differences between the two. So moving on that, so let's just discuss some of the more of the histopathology of tumor, which says the science of histopathology also made it possible to understand the relationship between the clinical behavior of a tumor and its microscopic features. So broadly, the tumors can be defined as the benign ones and the malignant ones. Alright, so the benign cells are the ones which grow locally without invading the adjacent cells. So benign tumor cells are the ones which remain confined to a particular area, whereas malignant cells or malignant tumor cells are the ones which spread throughout the body, or invade the nearby tissues and thereby infect a person. So tumors as in general is a term meant for spreading, right? So in this we have many benign tumor cells, and other we have the malignant tumor cells. So benign tumor cells do not really travel far, but eventually they do. So with that we come to the next part of it, which says of the metastasis of cancer cells to distant sites. So many types of tumors eventually release cancer cells that migrate to distant sites of the body, where they form secondary tumors or metastasis. So Let's just keep this part for the next video, and I'll be explaining all the three pictures related to cancer cells. So stay tuned for this video, and I'll be back with another video very soon. So if you like this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.